Well, obviously, the emotional 24 hours. Certainly disappointed, a little bit angry with what's taking place here with the selection committee. But, at the end of the day, I'm just really proud of this team. We had a really good year, and, excited to keep playing more games. 23 wins and 14 ACC wins. This group's got a lot to be proud of. And, I also want to thank our fans. We had great turnout this year, especially later in the season. I heard for our fans too, because this, the NCAA tournament is a big deal, and to be this close, and we'd all love to be, we'd love to be playing. I know our fans would love to be following us. So, I heard for them as well. Just in terms of, you're going to ask me about it, the committee has a hard job. A lot of the teams are, we're all very similar in certain ways. We all have our warts. We all have things we've done well, accomplishments, big wins. One of the things I told our team is, unfortunately, we lost a couple games that we probably shouldn't have, and we put it in the committee's hands. And when you do that, then sometimes you're not going to always get the call you want. It's like being at the end of a game, and you putting it in the referee's hands at the end of a game. That's something that we don't like. We would rather control things we can control. Having said all that, I still adamantly feel like they made a mistake, and it's hard to listen to some of the things that are said. That basically it was all metrics is what it looks like. And the problem with that is there's so many metrics that they just pick and choose. And I said this a month ago, that they just pick and choose whatever they want. In 18-19, we didn't have enough quad one wins. We had great. We didn't have bad losses, and we lost to elite teams because that was the year that there were 3 number 1 seeds from the ACC. But we were kept out with that. This year we obviously had some bad losses, but we had great wins. We were 4-4 against quad one teams, and 3 of those were on the road. And it rings true in my ear. Jay Billis, and that's maybe way back in 18-19 when I didn't like what he was saying, was who can you beat and where can you beat them? And we proved that we can beat several of the teams that got in. And we can beat them at home, we can beat them on the road, we can beat them in neutral, and we did that. And to watch some of those teams get in and us not, I know that part of it was hard for me, and it was really hard for our players. It's hard to justify that to your players. They don't know all the metrics and all those kinds of things, and I don't think it makes sense. And obviously that's why when the shows are over and you listen to Fonzo Ellis, Dick Vitale, Seth Greenberg, and Jay Billis, and they're all saying that Clemson should have been in, this has been a very challenging time. But again, we had chances to take care of our business, and we didn't. So we left it up to the committee, and unfortunately, maybe the metrics are more important than common sense or just head-to-head watching games. So I feel bad about that. But again, I just think there's a lot of good positive momentum with our program. I'm really proud of this team. My heart hurts for Hunter Tyson, Brevin Galloway, the seniors. They don't get another chance. And what those guys sacrificed and how hard they worked to put our team in this position to get a chance, that's the part as a coach that you see that really, that just hurts you personally to have to watch that and watch those guys suffer a little bit. Having said that, I think I do think we'll rally. I think our guys will hopefully shake it off today. Yesterday was tough, and we can understand why, but today we've had to try to, turn our attention to Morehead State. Got a lot of respect for them. We played them a couple of years ago. Coach Sproutlin does a great job. Won their league again. They've been winning their league most years now. just a really good team. Great quickness, good speed, shoot the three. I think they had the defensive player of the year in the league. He does a really good job. They run some really good action, a lot of movement, a lot of pace to their offense, a lot of misdirection. It's good stuff. And you can see why he's a good young up-and-coming coach.